How you doing? My name's Timothy Rogers. I'm with District 7, Boston, and I got a short story to tell you on an experience I had. After a long day of work in Boston, on my way home, stopped at Dunkin' Donuts to get myself a coffee, and just standing in line at the counter, waiting for a few minutes, and no one's serving me, and a guy with full fatigues comes in and gets behind me. And we just started talking, and he yells to the people in the back, you know, "Less talk, more work." And he goes, "That's all I do is work." And I'm like, "Hey, you're just getting out late, you know, stopping to get a coffee before I go home." And he, you know, talking about his Army career, and then he looks at my shirt and he said, "You're BD Biosciences." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I do. I work on cancer research." And he's like, "You saved my mother's life." And I was like, "You know, what do you mean?" And he's like, "She goes to Dana-Farber, and she was diagnosed early lymphoma, and the pathologist literally said that she used BD instruments to get her diagnosis." And it was pretty overwhelming. And we talked for a minute, and he said, "Hold on a second," ran outside, comes back in, and he goes, "I want you to have something." And he hands me his combat rosary beads that he made out of parachute cord that they do when they're bored in combat. They have nothing to do, so they make rosary beads, and gave me his combat ones. And it was pretty emotional. And he said, "I thank you very much for helping save my mother's life. You've gave her a good 8 years left." And gave me his rosary, so now I have them in my service vehicle on my rear view. And thank God I was able to, just by doing your daily work, you don't realize how much impact you have.